Hi, I'm Al Petteway, and I'm here at Dream Guitars to show you another one of the tunes off of the Dream Guitars Volume 1 album that we did here a while back. This tune is called Nightflight, and you'll see the reason why once you start playing with it a little bit. It just feels like you're running from something, and I don't know what. It's one of those titles that just came out of nowhere, but it kind of fits the tune. The first thing to notice, and this is hard to see in things like music or tab, but almost everything in this tune is built out of chord shapes. And even though you're hearing a lot of single note patterns that are going really fast, they're coming right out of chord shapes, which simplifies it immensely. The first chord shape is basically a D minor with a suspended second in it. So there's your D minor with that in there. And it's basically your first finger on the 7th fret, second on the 8th, third on the 9th, that shape. And I'm playing a pattern with that where I'm pulling off the first string, first finger, and then coming up with my 4th finger to here. That's the sort of pattern. I guess I hit the open string last. And then I do it again. Then I go to what is in dadgad tuning, which I forgot to tell you. We are in D, A, D, G, A, D. This chord is a major 7th with the root on the B flat. And the melody comes right out of that. Then we go to a minor 7th, which is a bar. The difference in major and minor is your fingers, the root note and the barred finger, are only 1 fret apart on a major 7th, and they're 2 frets apart on a minor 7th. So you have to change up a little bit. You could play it with your 2nd finger on the root here and the 3rd finger on the root here. Otherwise, you'd be stretching your hand apart too much. So that is just this. After we play the little head part again, we keep going down. Minor 7th, back to major 7th. And we're just going down. This is B flat major 7th, A minor 7th, G minor 7th, F major 7th, E flat major 7th, down to the D minor. So that's the basis of that whole first section right there. And after we come down the second time, let's keep walking it down. Then we go into another section that has that exact same shape in it, but on the 2nd fret. And we're still doing basically a D minor, but with a few different suspensions in it. This is got a 6th in it. And I just pull off to the open string. Then I bar the 5th fret 3 strings with my 4th finger, and I slide up to the 7th. And that's kind of like following a D minor scale, but it's missing a few of the notes. But it's all right in that same 4 fret spread there. That repeats. This time we go to the B flat here, B flat and F, and the open strings, and I play the melody on the 1st string. Then A minor 7th, G minor, as we had before. Now this part, what's really important in this style of playing, when you have all these fast little notes going by, you want to make sure that the melody is really standing out and that the bass note is really obvious. The other fill notes don't matter. They can be in any sequence, and they just have to be very quiet. Just use them for fill. So when you hear this, if I play it right, you want to hear this note pretty loud, and then this one the loudest, and all of these, those are all softer. So that's true in any fingerstyle piece as far as I'm concerned. You need that sort of hierarchy of volumes for those notes. But especially if you have a lot of moving pieces that are going on, because otherwise it just sounds all jumbled and you don't really hear a melody. All you hear is a pattern over and over.